Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. I've made a new pick a card read for you. How's your person feeling about you at the moment? Let's find out. Now, this is a timeless reading. Whenever you're getting to this video, whenever you're finding this video, you've been drawn to it for a reason, and the time is right for you to hear this guidance. I've made 3 readings here. Each one of them has got a deeper dive to it. That's an extended reading that goes with it. So if you find that it is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, and you want even more, then you can purchase that if you like. If you do want to do that, then toward the end of these readings, I'll be popping a link for it up there. And there's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. And in the description box and in the comments below is where you can find your timestamps to fast forward to your reading. So all you need to do now is take a pick. Which one would you like? Would you like the crystal? The crystal, this rose quartz chunk here, is out with the soul connection card. Or would you like the flower? The flower, and look, it's got little itty bitty flowers in the middle of it as well. That's out with the trust card. Cute flower. Or would you like the shell? The shell is out with the communication card. So take your pick now, and don't forget to click like. Before you click off down there, click that subscribe button if you're new, and leave a comment. That'll get you an entry into that prize draw for a free reading with me at the end of the month. As we'll get in the deeper dives as well, that'll get you entered into a prize draw too. So second prize draw, 2 chances to win from this reading. I do a today's tarot every single day of the year, and I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show where I give 1 question readings in there. Now you can book in for one of those 1 question readings at any time on my website, BeHealing.com. Find a link for that in the description box below and also up there too. You can book in at any time because I do them right at the start of the next live show. So all the pre-book readings right at the start, then send you the link to the replay so you can watch it very easily if you can't make it live. Alternatively, you can come live to my live show and you can book while I'm live too. Very welcome to do that. Now I also offer private readings as well from my website, BeHealing.com. You find a link for that in the description box below and also up there too. Get those out within 48 hours if you're ordering. Check out my website. There's a few other things available on there as well if you're interested in healing. There's a blog there as well with a lot of information about self-healing and all of that kind of thing. So if you're new here, thank you so much for watching. Welcome aboard. Don't forget to click that subscribe button. Take your pick now. Crystal, flower or shell. I'll see you in your reading. So if you chose the crystal, then this one's for you. Crystals, let's find out how your person feels about you at the moment. Now, as usual, crystals, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That's an extended reading that goes with it. If you find that it is your story, could be a story, you want it to be a story, you might want to get that for even more. If you do, toward the end of the reading, I'll be popping a link for it up there. You can also find a link for that in the description box and in the comments below as well. Crystals, how is the person feeling about them at the moment, please, guys? How's Crystal's person feeling about them at the moment? Perhaps undecided because the cards aren't coming out. Could be mixed feelings going on. How's Crystal's person feeling about them at the moment? We're here all day. Hope you've got time. Very unusual for it to take this long. There we go. Hopeful. They're feeling hopeful. So they have hope in their heart. They're hoping for something with you. Hoping perhaps that something's going to be worked out or that this is going to be moved forward in some kind of a way. They're hopeful. What else? Cozy home. Oh, this is someone that wants to live with you. They could be hoping to move in with you or hoping to set up home with you or something like that. Cozy home. It's like they want to be around you more. Tell us more. Travel and empathy. Now, travel. If you've traveled, they've traveled. If you're from different places, if you're by yourself at the moment and haven't got family around you or something like that, they could be empathetic towards you. They might be noticing some kind of a deficit in you. Not that you've got anything missing, but perhaps perhaps you've got a lack of people in your life and they might be wanting to step in and be a person. Let's see. So they've got empathy for you. What else? How are they feeling? The moon. That was that feeling that I was getting. The moon is like I don't know how I'm feeling. I'm all over the place. Strong feelings. There's a depth of feelings as well, but there's not a clarity of mind about it as well. They hope it's something more. They hope that you're going to live together. This person seems to be pretty deep. They seems to be quite sensitive to your feelings. They seem to be connecting in with you at a deep level. That moon card is a good card to get out when we're asking about feelings, because there's a depth there. A depth of emotions. Okay. Page of Cups with the Six of Pentacles. So they've got high hopes for this with the Page of Cups. They're imagining, fantasizing about it being really good and about reciprocation as well. So they feel like you're on the same page. You've got a lot to offer each other, and it could be a good union kind of thing. Equal partnerships with the Six of Pentacles. That's what they're fantasizing about. That's what they're dreaming up. That's what they're hoping for. So they've got a positive outlook on this, but there is mixed feelings as well. Nine of Swords and the Nine of Wands. There's anxiety about it though. Something about the Nine of Wands is about still healing. I don't know, maybe you're still healing and that they've got empathy for you. Perhaps they're feeling like anxious that it's not going to happen because you're still healing, or they could still be healing or might not be ready, and it's causing some anxiety there. You've got a deep person, a sensitive person here with all of these things coming out. So let's get deeper into it. The moon. Tell us why the moon's here, please. The Muse of Materials. They've got stability inside of themselves. But why would that be? Depth of feeling, confused, unsure. It's almost a feeling of like in turmoil. There's not a clarity of feeling. It's up and down. Perhaps it's this anxiety. It could be that. So they're quite stable, perhaps in their finances, in their life, in themselves, with that Muse of Materials. That's the King of Pentacles there. Oh, wow. The Hermit by themselves. So I don't know if they're choosing them, if you'll receive this. They've got a lot of passion for you, waves of inspiration. With the Seven of Emotions, they're not sure whether you're choosing to receive from them. You're by yourself, Hermit. I think this person has got a lot to offer with that Muse of Materials coming out. Ace of Inspiration, a lot of passion for you. They think this could be a passionate new start. It's like they don't think you're choosing them though. Like, you're by yourself, are you going to receive them? Or you receive from them? Let them in. That kind of thing. They're not sure about that. You've got a thinker here as well. They're thinking a lot about this. What is behind all of that turmoil? Like, they're not sure that you're choosing them. That's the thing. It's all good. Okay, it's all good. So a bit of confusion there. Page of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. But they don't know what to do. Okay, so the Page of Cups and the Six of Pentacles is think this could be a really good partnership, and they're dreaming that up. They fantasize about it very positively. But the Two of Voices, it's like they don't know what to do. But I don't know what to do, and I don't know how to move this forward. They're really unsure. They're hoping it will move forward, but unsure of how to. Masculine energy is behind that. So perhaps they feel like they need to make a move, but they're unsure what to do. And it's down to that. They're not sure whether you're going to receive them with that Queen of Emotions. They're not sure about your feelings for them, or whether you're choosing them, is what this is saying. Perhaps you need to choose them in some kind of way, make it clear to them that you're choosing them. Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords. Quite anxious about this. Why are they anxious? Four of Emotions. Feeling left out, again, the anxiety. So they're really anxious about this because they're feeling like you're not choosing them. They're feeling left out. Now, they could have regrets as well. Perhaps they had a chance to step forward and they didn't take it. And that could have just been through a nervousness, because there's a whole lot of nervousness here. Two lots of Nine of Swords coming out. That's a lot of anxiety and nervousness. So the sexual energy behind that, though, but they do want to get together with you. There's a lot of attraction. Okay. Let's find out more. How they're feeling. I think you've got a nervous, perhaps shy person here. A really depth of feeling, and they're really hoping, and it feels like they've got a lot to offer. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it's truly sacred. So this person, they really do think a lot about you. They, yeah, they think this is a sacred union. But see the bigger picture. With that empathy card and travel and seeing the bigger picture, I feel like they're overthinking it. Or perhaps you're overthinking it too. Could be. If you're from different places with that travel card, that might have some kind of a bearing on all of this. Romance and soul connection. They do feel like you've got a soul connection though, and they want this romance. So they've got this romantic connection with you. The feeling, those romantic stirrings. There's obviously sexual energy there, a lot of attraction. They think with that Ace of Wands card being there, I think it's going to be really exciting, passionate, fun, new start together. Okay, what else? Happiness. I think you could really be happy together as well, but the fear of commitment. And I don't know whether that's them or whether that's you. They think you can be really happy together. I'm just eating my hair. But fear of commitment, I think maybe that's you. Or they think perhaps you've got a fear of commitment or something. Villain and play. Villain and play. Like they've done the wrong thing. Playful together. I don't get that they're a player or anything like that. Playful together, but they thought that they did the wrong thing in being playful with you. I don't know. Perhaps you got the wrong end of the stick. This person is overthinking things for sure. And I think it comes down to them waiting on some kind of a sign for you. We'll get into that in the deeper dive though. So let's get some, what do they want to say? What would they like to say? I feel like I'm not good enough for you. Okay. There's so much I want to tell you. I've got a lot to say to you. I pulled away because I'm overwhelmed with all the things going on in my life. They're very busy. So they pulled away. Yeah, that could be that regrets and the anxiety about it. They might think that they've blown it because they had a lot going on. I have sexual fantasies about you. This person is fantasizing a lot about you, living with you, sexual fantasies about you, all kinds of things. So this person really wants to be with you. It feels like they're looking for a sign from you that you're choosing them. Me. I'm working up the courage to contact you. Okay. Building themselves up toward it. Emotionally unavailable though. Now there is that empathy in the Two of Voices and all of that they're not sure whether you're choosing them. That, again, that could be that they're thinking you might be emotionally unavailable. Or if they've got a lot going on at the moment as well, they might just have too much on their plate and feel like they're emotionally unavailable at the moment. I didn't mean what I said, and that came out with a silent treatment, so it's what they didn't say. They didn't mean it. If they ignored you at some point, they didn't mean it. They didn't mean what they didn't say, what they failed to say. Or silent treatment, they didn't mean to ignore you. Now, Nine of Swords there. This person has got a lot of anxiety, so yeah, okay. Well, if that sounds like it is your story, it could be a story, you want it to be a story, you might want to get that deeper dive for even more. In the deeper dive, I'm going to focus on you more, guidance for you then. So how can you move this forward then? Because it feels like this person's waiting on you, to me. And you guys together, what are the dynamics between you? How can you make with this relationship work really well? Are there any red flags there that you need to know about? How's this all going to play out? Possible timelines. If you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there, and there's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now, and it's an instant watch kind of a thing. You do need to type your email address in very carefully. If you get that wrong, you won't receive it. The email might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, junk, or promotions folder. Do check those places. In that email, you will see a link to the crystal, the flower, and the shell. Click on the crystal on a device that you can open PDFs with. And in that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video. And when you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, then just try it on a different device and it will. So thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new and leave a comment. That'll get you an entry into a prize draw for a free reading with me at the end of the month. As we'll get in that deeper dive as well, that'll get you entered into the second prize draw. But if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. If you're coming with me to that deeper dive read, then I'll see you in there very shortly. So if you chose the flower, then this one's for you. Flowers, let's find out how your person feels about you at the moment. Now, as usual, flowers, is going to be a deeper dive to this. That's an extended reading that goes with it. If you find that it is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, then you might want to get that for even more. If you do, toward the end of the reading, I'll be popping a link for it up there. You can also find a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. Well, how's your person feeling about you at the moment? Got sharing your wisdom. Perhaps feel you're really wise. Could be listening to you a lot as well. Listening to you, sharing your wisdom. One of you could be a teacher. Tell us more. So they might look up to you if you are a teacher or something like that. Resilience, expression, and paradox. So there's a paradox here. The feeling like there's a paradox with you. You're resilient, you're strong, but perhaps there's a lack of expression on your part or something like that. They think, yeah, a paradox. You've got a paradox going on. And it's got something to do with that resilience. Perhaps they think you're not as strong as you portray yourself to be or something like that. What else? We're trying to figure you out. I think this person's trying to figure you out. What else? Turbulence. Perhaps feel like you've been through a lot, or there could be turbulence between you at the moment. If someone's trying to figure you out, then they're not clear about you yet, you know, and so it could lead to a bit of a turbulent situation between you. It's never a nice feeling, is it, when people are trying to figure you out? Because it can run hot or cold and you never know where you are with them, like if they're choosing you or what, or not. Or, you know, liking you or judging you. Can't really tell, hey, when someone's trying to figure you out like that. Feels like someone that's paying close attention to you at the moment. The moon. So there's this depth of feeling, but turbulence, unknown feeling. They're feeling a lot right now, but it feels like it's, like I said, it feels like they're trying to figure you out. So they feel a pull towards you, but they're confused as to what that is. Now, if you are a teacher or something like that, sharing your wisdom, they might think, like, is this a romantic connection or not? I've got a strong pull toward it, but there's this going on too. That's it, the strength card, you see. They see you as strong, but perhaps they're seeing your frailty too, or your weak spots, or that this paradox. You're not strong in every way, but you don't need to be. You're a human being, right? So they're seeing you as strong, but seeing that there's something perhaps off about your expression, the way you're expressing yourself, that, you know, shows that you're a bit more human, a bit more vulnerable. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is them like wanting to get together with you, plan something with you, teamwork, do something with you. Oops. Let's get deeper into this then, the moon. So they're confused about the feelings. Well, that came out fast. Okay, Ace of Voices or Ten of Voices. Is this going to be a painful ending, or is this like the right thing to do to start? They're kind of hoping that it is going to be positive to start this off, but they're confused right now. They're confused about their feelings, still trying to figure it out. They're trying to figure out whether this is going to be a good start, a good thing to do, a wise decision, a wise choice to start things off, or whether it's going to end in pain. Right, so, I mean, we always take that chance in relationships, right? That's always the case. What is behind that? Unlimited possibilities. So they see a lot could come from this, but they also see that a lot of pain could come from it. That's what it is. Okay. Okay. So I would say that this person has really strong feelings for you then, and yeah, they feel like that you could really break their heart, you know. Strength. But they see you as a strong person. The Emperor. Divine Masculine. Tell us more. Was that them or is that you? Divine Masculine, the Emperor. The Page of Inspiration. Strength and the Emperor. It could be like some kind of a leadership role that you've got. this Emperor. Perhaps they're seeing this in your energy. And the Page of Inspiration, it excites them. Like they really like that about you. They like your strength. It feels strange to me, though, that paradoxical thing about your weaknesses or your vulnerabilities. I mean, is this person expecting perfection if they're kind of turned off by your weaknesses? Like, we've all got strengths and weaknesses, right? No one's going to be all strong. That's not human. What's behind this? Strength, Page, Inspiration. So you've got some kind of a leadership kind of thing going on, anything like that. But struggle. Struggle is behind that. Oh, is it something about them living up to it? It could be that, you know, they could see you as being really strong and kind of the looking out for your vulnerabilities, because they might feel like they've got more vulnerabilities than you have. And because, yeah, that Emperor energy is you rather than them. So they've got a bit of a struggle with that. Could be something to do with you being like teacher kind of energy, sharing your wisdom, wiser, older, perhaps. It could be a year's thing. Or it could be like if you know each other from the workplace, it could be that you've got more experience or a higher position than them. It could be that too. There's something that they're struggling with here, and it's your leadership and strength that they're struggling with. Well, that makes a difference, doesn't it? That they're not looking for your vulnerabilities to judge them. They're looking for your vulnerabilities because they feel kind of beneath you. 3 of Pentacles, but they'd like to do something with you. Hey, Devil. Kind of obsessed by you, to be honest. There's a very strong attraction to you. The Devil's not all bad energy. It's the card of Capricorn. It's, yeah, obsession. It's when we get, it's limerence, really, you know, when we get obsessed with someone, fall in love with them, but it's like, I really want you. I really want to do something with you. Stripping illusions. Okay, yes, they want you. So there's a fair amount of lust going on here as well. Tell us more, how they're feeling. You seem to light this person up with that Page of Inspiration. There's something compelling about your leadership or the teaching the wisdom thing, but there's also something scary about that for them too. They think they're perfect. It could be that. Tell us more. I mean, that star and the unlimited possibilities card is really beautiful. So they're seeing that there could be a lot with you. They're hoping for that. This could be a really good relationship. And you could do anything together, you know, with the unlimited possibilities card. This is them looking vulnerable. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it's only being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So they're shoulding all over themselves here as well. Based on guilt, what you think they should do. There is something here, you know. Should they be in a relationship with you? They look up to you in some kind of a way, and perhaps that means that they shouldn't. Perhaps that's what they're thinking in their mind, that they shouldn't be with you. That you're not like each other. Keep your heart open, but they are keeping their heart open, and they're open up to change. So yeah, they are considering this. Kind of letting this in is what it feels like. Considering letting this in, allowing themselves to have this relationship. Trust. They trust you, and patience. They're patient about this as well, so they're in no rush. Romance and risk, but it feels like a risk. Yeah, you know, you might be working together, or might be an age gap, or you're a teacher, they're a student, something like that. There's some kind of a risk that they're taking. With that 10 of voices or ace of voices, it's kind of make or break for them. I think it's either going to be terrible, not terrible relationship, but if it ends, if it goes badly, it puts something in disarray there. The work situation or whatever it is. It's a risk for them to take this to the romantic. Well, that's what they think anyway. So they do seem to be weighing up their options at the moment. What do they want to say? I miss you. When you're not there, they miss you. Really like being around your energy. You make me want to be a better person. So you instill some kind of a sense of growth. That could be that sharing your wisdom card as well. I have sexual fantasies about you. So this is, yes, they're very attracted to you sexually. Very. With that devil card and the stripping illusions. It's like, Okay, what else do they want to say? Meow. They want to say, meow. Emotionally unavailable. It's like they're hiding. I saw, you know, what's that called? Where people go to like fancy parties and they have like a mask, half mask on a stick. Whatever they're called. I saw that. It's like they're hiding a little bit. Not fully available to you at the moment. Still trying to figure things out. And meow as well. It says Brenda Cat. She thinks they want to say meow to you. I ran away because I felt I couldn't live up to your needs and expectations. So they've pulled away from you. I guess they don't feel good enough, hey? Right now, or they're wondering about that. There is a thing where they might see you as being perfect. And that's why they're looking out for any contradictions in you. The first thing on my mind when I wake up in the morning, they're thinking about you a lot. Okay, well, this person, yeah, they're kind of obsessed with you. And they're not making it okay to be with you at the moment. Now, if that sounds like it is your story, it could be a story, want it to be a story, you might want to get that deeper dive for even more. And let's get to the bottom of this. And focusing more on you, your guidance for this situation then, and also what are the dynamics between you in relationship once you're together? Are there any red flags to look out for? What do you need to know about? How can you make it work really well? And how this might all play out with possible timelines. If you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now, and it's an instant watch kind of a thing. You do need to type your email address in very carefully, because if you get that wrong, you won't receive it. Now, the email, it might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, junk, or promotions folder. Do check those places. In that email, you will see a link to the crystal, the flower, and the shell. Click on the flower on your device that you can open PDFs with. Oh, look, it's got little flowers. It's a flower with the little flowers in it. I haven't noticed that before. PDF, yeah, and in that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video, and when you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, then just try it on a different device, and it should do. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new, leave a comment. That'll get you an entry into that prize draw for a free reading with me at the end of the month. So good luck with that. As we'll get in that deeper dive as well, that'll get you entered into the second prize draw, so 2 chances to win here. But if this is where you're leaving me, then good luck with all of this. If you're coming with me to that deeper dive read, then I will see you in there very shortly. So if you chose the shell and this one's for you, shells, let's find out how your person feels about you at the moment. You're a bit dusty, shells. Oh, okay. So as usual, shells, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That's an extended reading that goes with it. If you find that it is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, then you might want to get that deeper dive for even more. If you do, toward the end of the reading, we're popping a link for it up there. You can also find a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. So let's get straight into your reading then. Find out how they're feeling about you. Got the Garden of the Night, right? So this is the dark night of the soul kind of a stuff. So they could be a bit torn up about this. There could be regrets and all kinds of things. Let's get more cards out and find out what that is all about. So they're not feeling great at the moment. Unique. They feel like you've got this unique connection. There's a bit of a pullback in that, I felt then. Like, I don't know, what is it? They're not really available. Is that what it is? They're feeling bad about something. Tell us more. Wow. Take the helm. This is an opportunity, but they need to move. They need to make a move, make a change or something like that. They want this opportunity of being with you because there's something uniquely right about you, but they've got to leave something behind in order to do that. And perseverance, stay the course. But there's a part of them wants to stay the course with something. So it feels like they're torn. There's shadow work to do. They want to be with you, but they also want to stay the course with something else as well, or someone else. Sticking it out. They know they need to take the lead and take this opportunity, but it requires them a change. And they're very much divided in that. The Sun, you make them really happy, like joyous. They're attracted to the joy that you've got and how you make them feel. So you bring joy into their life. Justice, and they feel like you're a match as well, like this is a balanced match, kind of made for each other. Justice as well. And Temperance, waiting for this. Perhaps they have been waiting for this or something like that. An element of patience there. The Sun card, so you make them really happy. Can this person make you happy though, is a question I want to ask. 3 of Emotions, there's other people involved there. So if this is a group situation, if you work with each other, you could be the light in their working day kind of thing, what makes them feel happier about the work. I am just feeling from this reading already, without getting all the cards out yet, I'm feeling from their energy that you make them feel better, but I don't know, if they're unhappy in their job and you're there, you might make their day go better, but it's not, it doesn't feel like it's real love. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't feel to me like they love you for you. You make them happier, but 3 Emotions, there's other people around, and abundance. It could be a work thing as well. If it's not a work situation, the 3 of Emotions, perhaps you've got joint friends or something like that, and you make them really happy being amongst that. Or 3 of Emotions, I mean, it is the third party card, so for some of you, your person is in a relationship with someone else, but you're the factor that makes them happy. Now, if we're talking about an affair situation, or they're wanting to have an affair with you, they're with someone else, then there's this perseverance. They want to stick where they're at the moment. There's a reason that they want to persevere with that, but they also don't want to miss the opportunities. They want the cake and eating it. Now, it feels to me like you're not their everything, that perhaps you're the injector of happiness into what they've got at the moment. Do you know what I mean? You're the add-on that brings happiness into a situation that doesn't feel good. That's why I said in the work situation, if they're not happy in their job, you're the reason that they're happy and going to work, because you light it up for them. It's very different than choosing someone from a relationship. That, it's like, who's your best friend? Well, I go to this class where I really don't like the people there, and there's just one person I like in there. They're probably not someone that I would choose as a friend when I'm choosing from everyone. You know what I mean? You're the person that makes it better for them in whatever the group situation is, or the marriage that they're in. It could be that too. Justice card. Well, I've got the Justice card here. You could be the balancer for them. 10 of Emotions, happily ever after. Knight of Emotions, romantic connection. They feel like you're made for each other though. But I don't know whether this is the truth. Like, this is how they're feeling. You could be the happily ever after, and that you're right for each other. I'm feeling it's not that. I'm feeling that you are making them happy in an unhappy place. So in other words, the person that provides what we're not getting in a marriage is not necessarily the person we want to have a one-on-one relationship with. It's the one that provides what is missing in the marriage. So it's just the addition, it feels like that. Again, it might not be about they're married. It might be that to a job that they're unhappy about, you make it worthwhile going in there. That doesn't mean that you're the right person for them for a relationship in all different in all different circumstances, living together and all of that. If you're the right person in that situation for them that makes them happy, it doesn't mean that you're going to make them happy in every situation. Okay, emotional release behind that. Yeah, I think your person's got emotional problems here. I think they do. So you're making them happy. It doesn't feel like you've got an emotionally intelligent person on your hands here. It doesn't feel like they're looking deeply into it as to why they're not happy in a situation and sorting it out for themselves and choosing you from ground zero. It doesn't feel like that at all. It feels quite the opposite. It feels like they're not doing that. So Temperance, something about waiting, having patience. The Lovers. They feel like you're going to be lovers in time, and then that they'll have something big to offer you. So it's like they want you to be lovers, but they feel like in time there's going to be something big to offer you. I'm not sure that there is in this situation, but that's what they're feeling. There's just a wait. So this could be an affair where they're just kind of keeping you waiting. I think they truly believe that this is going to happen. But as I said, I don't feel that this person has got a lot of emotional intelligence, because I think if they were truly single by themselves, making themselves happy, I don't think you're the right choice for them. I don't think they're the right choice for you either. There's duality in that though. But there's something not right about this. There's something that they're like not choosing for themselves. And if they were truly making themselves happy, I don't think you'd be even in the picture. But they're thinking you would be, but I'm not sure that you would be. How are they feeling? Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become a reality. So this could be someone that's promising you it's going to happen soon, it's going to happen soon. Trusting their heart, continuing to follow its guidance. Now, if you are truly making them happy, it could be your happiness that they're drawn to. I mean, you could have found that happiness for yourself, and they're drawn to that, and they should be getting that for themselves, following your example rather than trying to get into a relationship with you. Do you know what I mean? Lighten up. Talk less, feel more. You got them in the feels anyway. You could be leading them to some kind of an emotional understanding of themselves, I would say. You make them lighten up. You make them talk less and feel more. You make them get into their emotions more. That's why they're pinning it on you. There's a lot of emotions card out here. I mean, pinning their emotional happiness onto you because you're getting them to feel more now. So, say they're in a job that they don't like and they're very much in the head because of that, and then you're the only person that gets them into the heart. You're going to make them feel good, right? In that. Or if they're in a marriage where it's got quite boring and they're not in the heart or in their body in that, and they're just in their head in that, and then kind of nagging each other, and you light up their heart, then they're going to place more of an emphasis on that, like you're the be all and end all, when it doesn't feel like this relationship is it. It doesn't feel like it's everything to me. Be careful of things that start out when it's not really clean and ground zero, ready to start out on solid foundations. Communication and balance. One-sided communication or unbalanced communication between you. You're trying to communicate with this person in an open way and they can't do it back or something like that. Balanced communication. You might be showing them how to communicate well, but it's not being responded by them. Notice the communication. Are they giving back what you're getting? Disillusionment. I think there's a feeling here. I think there's a feeling here that if you really knew them, you'd be disillusioned, like you'd be disappointed in them. There's the truth behind this as well. Like they want to tell you the truth, or they want to reveal the truth. This could be revealing the truth to someone else. There's 3 emotions as well. They might want to speak out. They might be promising that too with this. Manifesting miracles, your dream is soon to be a reality. It feels like if they're making promises like that, it doesn't feel like it's a promise that they can make. Okay. What do they want to say? I feel like I can't give you what you need. This is the end. Is it the end of that? If they keep on telling you that they're ending it. Jealous and possessive. Oh, they can't let go. It's like they want to stay the course though with the other person too. That perseverance is definitely in the thing that they're not happy in. So they're still choosing that. But perhaps telling you that that is over. It doesn't feel like it. It feels like they're clinging on to that old person. Job, whatever is not making them happy. Rose-colored glasses. So they are seeing yours and their situation is like happily ever after, so romantic, really good, because it like lights them up, and they think it's everything. They're not seeing it clearly. I watched a movie last night, and she was in the lead character was in an affair. So he was married and cheating on his wife with her, and he was saying that he was going to leave his wife, and then she put it really simply to him, saying, okay, well, we'd need a fresh start, so me, my daughter will go to this place and I will do this thing, and like, are you in that? Are you in that? You know, are we going to this place now? Are we doing that? And then he thought about it, you know, he thought about it for reals then of doing it, and then he got really scared and pulled away. It's that kind of thing. It's that if it was reality and not in their fantasy, like romantic fantasy, I don't think they'd choose it. To be a grounded relationship. Do you know what I mean? It's a fantasy relationship for them. There's mental health issues going on here. There's someone keeping me from you. Yep. I'm faced with constant reminders of you. So I think you are the object of this person's heart, perhaps because they've been missing their heart out for so long. And it seems that you're just the object of their heart's attention, where all of the rest of their attention is elsewhere. So they're pinning a lot on you, but it's not everything. In fact, it's not a lot of things. It's not most of things. Well, that's what I've got. I'm going to be quite disappointed for you, but that's what I've got. I've got to tell you the truth of what I'm picking up on here. I can see the attraction here, and I can see why you'd be attracted to them too, because they are getting their heart's needs met by you. But it just doesn't feel like the grounds for a real relationship at all. Yes. Anyway, if that does sound like it is your story, you might want to get that deeper dive for even more. And in the deeper dive, I'm going to focus on you, guidance for you in this situation. So what should you do then? And also, this relationship, what are the dynamics between you? Are there more red flags to look out for here? How can you make it work really well if you do get together? And how this might all play out with possible timelines. If you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now, and it's an instant watch kind of a thing. You do need to type your email address in very carefully. You get that wrong, you won't receive it. Now the email. It might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, junk, or promotions folder. Do check those places. In that email, you will see a link to the crystal, the flower, and the shell. Click on the shell on your device that you can open PDFs with. In that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video. And when you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, then just try it on a different device, and it should do. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new, leave a comment. That'll get you an entry into that prize draw for a free reading with me at the end of the month, as we'll get in that deeper dive as well. So good luck with winning those. But if this is where you're leaving me, then good luck with all of this. I think you need it for this situation. And no wonder Garden of the Night came out, Dark Night of the Soul. This person is not feeling good about this, really. Deep down, they're not. But if this is why you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. If you're coming with me to that deeper dive read, then I'll see you in there very shortly.